Most sound will be dry and just like late summer,
okay,
which it is. All right, let's tell you what to expect. We'll give you a time lapse here from Damascus Elementary School and see just after sunrise and put it in motion here, and the sun goes up and a few clouds pass by. But even at this time, absolutely gorgeous in Damascus and all across the area. A few fair weather clouds, but through the afternoon, heat, humidity, and some upper air things going on may trigger a few isolated showers. Temperature-wise, lower 80s across the region this afternoon, and we'll watch for a shower, but just think about that as you make plans this evening for the weekend. Just be mindful there could be an isolated shower, but most of the time will be dry and definitely on the summery side. Most of the cloudiness right now is over the higher elevations to the west. See a little circulation there. Some of these showers, you might be able to see them kind of popping up a little bit. They're going to produce some showers, but the question is how many will move here? Probably very few. I think we'll develop our own little showers in our area later this afternoon and into this evening. Certainly, as our futurecast indicates that. If you check this out for 4 this afternoon, a scattering of showers around the area, most of them concentrated over higher elevations. As we move through the night, that pretty much goes away, and then as we get through the day tomorrow, we'll have conditions like this, not only along King Street for the Alexandria Arts Festival or the King Street Art Festival, but across most of the DMV, low mid 80s, partly sunny skies. So it's going to be a pretty nice day. Just keep back in mind maybe a passing shower. Jose, tropical storm, but expected to become a low-end Category 1 hurricane over the next few days. The maximum speed it gets up to, according to the Hurricane Center, is 85-mile-per-hour sustained winds, and that will be on Monday morning. But it should stay off the coast, parallel the coast. Don't expect any major threats, but the left-hand side of the envelope of possible course is close. But the thing to keep in mind is most of the effects we expect will be from the waves and the water, dangerous, life-threatening rip currents developing along the shoreline the next few days, and big sets of waves and perhaps some beach erosion to go along with it. Our extended outlook, pretty quiet, just isolated shower. That's the story through Sunday, but very warm. Pleasant weather through early next week, still in the 80s for several days. And then fall arrives at 4:02. That's when it begins. Friday afternoon, the autumnal equinox, and the first weekend of autumn looks just as pretty as the last weekend of summer, just a couple degrees cooler. That's all.
Saw my first woolly worm yesterday.
Is already? Did he have lots of bands on him?
No bands, completely black. I had to look it up, and they said folklore says that means it's going to be a really bad winter.
Oh, was that right?
Yeah, we'll see.
Ooh, we'll see. Yeah.
All right, Doug, thanks.
Okay.
Well, happening tonight right here on ABC 7, Season 40 of 2020 kicks off featuring Jackson 5 member Tito Jackson and his next generation musical act 3T. Tonight's premiere will focus on the death of his ex-wife Dee Dee Jackson and the man convicted of murdering her. And here now with a preview is Elizabeth Vargas. Elizabeth, this is an interesting case. So what do Tito Jackson and his 3 sons have to say about Dee Dee's death?
Well, they have maintained from the very start that this death was suspicious, that it was a homicide. And in fact, the Jackson family has waged a very big campaign to get the justice they feel they deserved. And finally did get, because 2 years after Dee Dee's mysterious drowning in a pool, the coroner in the case changed his ruling from accidental drowning to homicide, and that is what led to charges of murder, second-degree murder, being filed against Don Bohanna. He's been convicted of those charges and behind prison gates for 20 years, and tonight we talk with him exclusively from prison, where he has never wavered in maintaining his innocence, that he's a victim of a campaign to put him there, that in fact the drowning was accidental, and his daughter is out to prove it. And tonight we delve into the case. It's a fascinating case of this Hollywood royalty family, music industry royalty family, and this deep tragedy they experienced and their search for justice, and the question of whether or not they've been wrong in that search for justice if the wrong person is in prison.
And after 20-some years in this case, is there anything new that you were able to discover?
Well, we do know that the Don Bohanna's family is going to be, his lawyers are now going to file any minute now, actually, a petition questioning why the coroner in this case changed his ruling inexplicably so far. We confront the coroner, in fact, and ask him why he changed his ruling to homicide 2 years after Dee Dee drowned in this swimming pool. What made him change his mind? I think that's something we're going to hear a lot more about. Clearly, Don Bohanna and his supporters feel that that ruling was changed to homicide under pressure from the Jackson family. The Jackson family, on the other hand, maintains that they knew all along that this was something suspicious. They felt this was a murder, and they filed a wrongful death lawsuit and very publicly went out and called for justice to be done, and they feel like justice was done. Although it's interesting to note that Dee Dee and Tito Jackson's three sons, 3T, that musical group, are now saying even they think after 20 years in prison, Don Bohanna maybe should be released on parole. And a showing of mercy, actually.
Wow, interesting case indeed, and we will hear lots more about it tonight. Thanks so much, Elizabeth Vargas, and be sure to tune in tonight to the 40th season premiere of ABC's 2020 right here on ABC 7, 10 o'clock tonight. We'll be right back.
It's time, America. There's work to be done. It's not going to be easy, but there's grit inside of you. And if you need extra motivation, the Grad Fund at Strayer University can help push you forward. Because up to your last year of classes could be on us. That's right.